If you use a hardware wallet, also known as a cold wallet, your crypto isn't safe. Not because the hardware wallet doesn't work, but because you're using it wrong. I know plenty of people who've had their cold wallet drained, and they're always so quick to blame the manufacturer, when in reality, it's their own fault. That's why in this video, I want to dive into the truth about cold wallets and how you can still lose your crypto even if you use one. And later in the video, I'll show you exactly how I use my cold wallet to ensure my assets remain completely safe. If you're brand new to hardware wallets, I recommend checking out my beginner's guide video first. I'll leave a link to that video in the description so you can check that out and come back to this one if you want. Otherwise, let's get right into it. So first, let's talk about some scenarios where hardware wallets will not keep your crypto safe. First is buying a fake hardware wallet. A lot of people are actually surprised when I tell them if they didn't buy their hardware wallet directly from the manufacturer, then they shouldn't trust it. Even if you buy it from a trusted reseller or even in store like Best Buy or a reseller on Amazon, you could still end up purchasing a fake or modified hardware wallet. Even large retailers like Walmart and Best Buy don't actually purchase their products directly from the manufacturer. A lot of the times they will use a third-party reseller themselves. And the more hands your hardware wallet passes through before it arrives at your doorstep, the more likely it is to be compromised. This could be as simple as someone sending you an apparently authentic device that's already set up to capture your seed phrase, or making internal modifications for easy access to your device. Even if the device arrives at your doorstep, plastic wrap, in its original box, it's not a guarantee of authenticity or security. When you buy it directly from the manufacturer, the risk of getting a compromised device is practically non-existent. So the simple solution here is to always buy your hardware wallet directly from the manufacturer. I have a list of manufacturers in the description of this video of some of my favorite hardware wallets, along with some discount codes if you're looking for a reputable device. Next, we have phishing links. These links are the most common scam in crypto and catch even the most experienced crypto users off guard. Imagine this, you buy a brand new hardware wallet, it arrives at your door, you're feeling really excited because you know your assets are going to be super secure, so you transfer all your funds to it and everything is great. But then you receive an email or come across a website that looks exactly like the hardware wallet, for example. It uses the same logo, color, design, it all seems very convincing. Now, this is where the trouble really begins. The scammers behind these phishing schemes are experts at creating deceptive environments. They craft fake emails that seem urgent. They'll say things like your account needs immediate attention or security update required, or they might even say there's been a security breach and your account needs immediate attention. Now you want to do the right thing, so you go ahead and click on the link in the email and it takes you to a website that looks 100% legit, and it might ask you to enter your wallet seed phrase so that you can secure your wallet. Of course, a lot of people know to never enter your seed phrase online anywhere, so most people won't fall for the scam. But where it gets even more dangerous is that when a website has you connect your wallet to it, and once you connect your wallet, you're actually giving the scammer complete control, complete access to all of your funds. That's why avoiding phishing scams is not about how tech savvy you are. It's actually about how cautious you are. To protect yourself, always double, triple check the website URL you're visiting. Usually scammers or these phishing websites will just have one digit or one letter in the URL change so that it looks like the authentic website, and never open any emails that come from a suspicious person or click on any links in those emails. Later in the video, I will show you how to use my hardware wallet to completely avoid phishing scams. Next, we have keyloggers and malware. This isn't as common as a phishing scam, but it is still a very serious problem with people who use hardware wallets. A keylogger is basically a spy that lurks in the background of your computer or your phone, and it records every single keystroke, every single button that you press without you even knowing it. So when you enter your wallet's PIN or recovery phrase, a keylogger is recording every single character. It's like having someone secretly stand over your shoulder and write down everything that you're doing. Malware, on the other hand, is a broader term for malicious software. It can include keyloggers, but it goes much deeper than that. Malware is usually unknowingly downloaded onto your device when you visit a shady website, click on a suspicious link, or open an infected file. And once malware is on your device, it can do all sorts of nasty things, such as intercepting sensitive information, such as your wallet seed phrase, without you knowing it. With malware, it doesn't really matter how secure your hardware wallet is, because the compromise happens at the input level when you're typing in your PIN or your wallet's secret phrase. So it is important to keep your computer and your phone clean. Make sure you keep them both up to date. Don't click on any sketchy links. Don't download any files from any untrusted sources. I like to run a malware scan on my computer at least once a month just to make sure that there's nothing fishy going on. You can use a free malware scan software such as Malwarebytes is one popular example. And again, just run a scan every once in a while to make sure that your computer is not compromised. Next is social engineering. Social engineering sucks because so many people fall for it. It involves deceiving you into revealing your PIN or seed phrase by exploiting your trust and emotions. And that's why it is so effective even for really experienced crypto users. Oftentimes, social engineering is done through email or direct message on social media. You'll receive a message from maybe a company like your hardware wallet or a crypto influencer or even someone you're friends with online, but it actually isn't them, it's someone pretending to be them. Oftentimes they'll tell you that there's an issue with your wallet, or maybe if you posted about it online, they will act like they're trying to help you with your issue, or they'll approach you with an offer that's too good to pass up so that you're more likely to fall for it. Generally, I found that social engineering is usually combined with phishing links to compromise your wallet. Because again, a lot of people know not to give out their seed phrase, but they are more likely to click on a link because they think, well, what could go wrong? And personally, that's why I have all of my DMs closed on most of my social media accounts. So always be cautious when someone contacts you, whether it's email, your DMs, or even text messages. Don't trust them just because it looks like someone you know. Always verify, don't trust. You always have to verify who the source is. And even if it is someone that you know online, do you actually trust them? Just don't let trust or urgency blind you because you'll likely get scammed. Those are the most likely ways that your crypto could still be stolen even if you are using a hardware wallet. There are some other less likely methods, such as a physical attack on your device, which if you use a reputable hardware wallet, a physical attack would probably not be an issue. One other less likely method is you could actually lose your seed phrase, which, you know, it does happen. It sucks because if you lose your seed phrase, obviously you can never access your wallet again. There's no way to recover it. That's why it's so important to store your seed phrase in a secure location, and not just a secure location, but on a secure storage method. So I know a lot of people just write it down on a piece of paper, which I do have some on a piece of paper, but I prefer to use a metal seed phrase plate like this one. It's fireproof, it's waterproof, and it will pretty much stand, you know, any beating that you give it, which when you're storing a lot of assets, it's important to keep the key to access those assets super secure. There's a link to this exact plate in the description, so if you're still storing your seed phrase on a piece of paper, I can't recommend this thing enough. Again, just listen to that. That's solid. All that said, even people who are aware of all these things are still getting scammed, but why? Well, it's actually really simple. They're just not using their hardware wallet the way it's meant to be used. So how do you use your hardware wallet correctly? Well, you need to stop treating it like a software wallet and start treating it like a dedicated savings account. The reason why hardware wallets are the most secure storage solution for digital assets is because they keep your wallet's private key offline and thus away from hackers and scammers. So by connecting it to the internet and random websites, you're exposing it to potential threats. The only thing your hardware wallet should be used for is storing your assets. All other activities such as buying, selling, and trading crypto and NFTs should be done on a dedicated wallet separate from your hardware wallet. This can either be a software wallet or a second hardware wallet that does not hold a majority of your funds. This is literally the best way to avoid 99.9% of crypto hacks and scams, yet no one is doing it. There's a reason why I've never lost any of my assets to scammers, and if you're looking for a reputable hardware wallet, I break down all of my favorite hardware wallets in this video right here.